In this video, I'm going to break down every single funnel that successful business owners are doing online today to making them millions. So if you stay by the source of this video, you will have a good idea on what funnel is going to be best for your business to be able to scale to the next level. So I'm ranking these funnels by extremely effective and a waste of time. And through that, my scoreboard of why I'm coming with these different tiers of where they're going to be placed is because of one, how much time and effort does it take for a client to be able to build this out? Two, how effective is this for the majority and just like more of the common cases of would this work for your business as well? And then three, what is this industry best for? So today we're going to be focusing a lot on service-based businesses and just making sure that whatever industry you're in is going to be depicted on what's going to best work for the funnel that's being set in place. And if you don't know me, my name is Bianca Gonzalez. I've been doing social media for over 6 years now. I've grown multiple different businesses, and we do everything from helping business owners to be able to generate more leads into their company and also to build authority and trust. So we've been working with multiple 6-7 figure individuals and as well as been able to coach thousands on just building their personal brand regardless. So we've implemented a lot of these funnels to help increase on leads. So this is where I'll be explaining on the differences and as well of which is important and what's going to be best for your business. First, we're going to be going over personal brand launch. She runs a social media management agency. Her name is Ava, and she has over 760,000 followers. Now, what is her funnel that makes her so successful? Let's dive into it. So how does Ava build her successful business? All through social media itself, and thus through a simple process. So she creates strategic scripts that are able to trigger a automation set in place. And we want to learn all the top performing viral content, comment the word hooks, and I'll send it over. From there, she sends a DM to the individuals that asked for that free asset, and that is all used by ManyChat. Now, if you always want to learn how to be able to get that implemented, I also have a video of that. With the free resource, it is just free resource. She doesn't do any small call to action. I do believe that this would literally 3 times her income if she just did a small call to action to learning further, maybe another asset, a VSL, so forth, but she doesn't. So the only ones where she does do the direct call to action is through a direct video. So on this direct video, she's basically saying we've helped clients go from X, Y, and Z. If you want to learn in what we do, then comment the keyword so-and-so. And from that, this is where people will comment the keyword to be able to book a call. And as well, she also has on her bio is want to work together. So whenever I take a look at her landing page, there's nothing really crazy about this. So if you've ever felt that your landing page is not well optimized, honestly, you can take a look at this. It's not as optimized as well too. But basically her landing page is everything from directly into book a call and a whole bunch of testimonials and transformations. She even has her packages so people have the expectations of what they're going to be investing if they want to be able to work further. She has a form that is embedded once you want to book a call. She also uses Go High Level. Now, this is a simple format. So if I had to rank this would be extremely effective. It's not hard. It is basically now we're literally in a trust recession. The more value you can bring to somebody, the more that they're consuming more of your content or the more value that you're giving them. This could be redirected into YouTube, lead magnet, free resources, so forth, a newsletter to capture their emails and start to nurture them. Extremely effective. I have to say that this is something that should be implemented if you're using Instagram. By the way, if you want more help on building your funnels and actually generating further leads for your business, I leave a link down in the description that you can be able to book a business audit call. You can talk to myself or one of my team members, and we'll take a look at your business and see where's the ways that we can be able to increase and double your revenue. But just making sure realistically, what is the right path for your business. Now let's get to the rest of the video. Second funnel, we are going through Neil Patel. Now he is a goat whenever it comes to digital marketing. As you can see, he has a large following, 1.49 million subscribers, and this is on YouTube itself. Now, with this, I've taken a look at exactly what he's been able to do, and more importantly, I always like to look at the forms. Because more importantly, especially whenever you're doing it in a mass volume, and you probably maybe have a high ticket offer. If you're doing a low ticket, all right, it's, do it for the masses. But for a high ticket offer that is like, going to 5, 10, 20, you definitely have to be a little bit more strategic on how you're having your form, your messaging, your targeting, and so forth. So I also take that into consideration. He also has his YouTube channel that is very successful, and then also the ads. But here's the thing that is the trigger with YouTube content, if you're ever wanting to get yourself in long form content, which I recommend you should, is that with these ad content, they're engaging new users, and then they're also doing re-nurturing, which basically they're getting the people who have already viewed the content have more content being viewed, and as well as a direct call to action, because those are probably potential leads. Now, that's basically called the waterfall of retargeting, to making sure that no leads get left behind, and then your ideal clients are having you in frame of mind. Now, where does that get redirected to? Actually, just a simple form. Now, I was very hesitant, as I had to dig a little bit deeper onto this, because it just became with email, first name, last name, and website URL. No qualifications or anything. So I just thought this was not, as well versed. Am I saying this is a bad thing or a good thing? I'm just saying that if you have a high ticket offer, or if you're very specific on who you're trying to work with, it is very imperative to have good qualification. And once I booked the call, this was the added touch that made sure that they were qualified. So they actually are using a SDR. What is that? An SDR is a sales development representative that calls back. Is when an SDR contacts a potential customer who has previously shown interest in their product or service, they typically a warm callback rather than cold one, as the prospect has already engaged with the company in some way. Now, this is basically the qualifying call. I call it the triage call. We have a triage call set in place for my company, and it's truly imperative on what helps on increasing a show up rate, also making sure that they are qualified, and that's where he makes his money. I would put this in great. So I would just only say for that it might not be too common to be able to post that much onto YouTube, short form content, and also doing ads at the same time. So it's still great, but it is definitely a volume and a lot of money getting implemented onto this. Now, to go into the next one, we're going to Alex Hormozi. Has a business consulting and equity partnership. So he does it a different game that is very much of a long-term game. He helps individuals who are not obviously the equity partnership level, and he just creates free value for those individuals to build trust. So then later on, when they scale their business, they would want to work with him. So definitely a long-term game. He combines everything from YouTube to short form content and all different platforms. YouTube is definitely very much of where you're educating, getting broken down onto the nitty gritty of how to be able to implement certain strategies in your business. You can't really do that a lot within short form content. Always has a call to action to his lead magnet. His lead magnet is to get your free personalized 100 million scaling roadmap in under 30 seconds. So why is this landing page so great? One, because it literally has free in it. It also has a high level number, and also says a time frame. So just enter your first name and last name, and also going into your email. Then from there, you can see he does multiple amounts of nurturing. So from all of these email nurtures, a lot of the call to actions are going to his workshop. As you can see, this is basically the VSL itself. You can see that there's like your videos playing, click to unmute. That's Vitalytics. Seeing the retention on the VSL. So then he's also tracking, getting data, see where people fall off, and then can be able to optimize the VSL questionnaire. Very simple, as you can see. Like, it's not, a lot of individuals could be able to go to this and then book a time for that, and that's how he makes some of his little baby money. But it's more something that can be possible for anyone to be able to do. Now, where would I rank this for effectiveness? I'll say this can work of time and dedication to be able to create this. Now, going into the next one, we are going to go through Shelby Sapp. Shelby Sapp, she has over 1 million followers. She is a female sales trainer. Now, how does she generate millions into her business? And it is through one simple funnel that we break down. So as you can see, she creates a lot of organic content. The organic content has one simple call to action and one call to action only, is to be able to join her free live sales masterclass on Zoom that you can be able to attend. Just comment the keyword, that's obviously using the ManyChat, and she'll send the link. Now, through that, this is where this link will be sent. This is a landing page to opt in. It's a very simple, it has the timer. This creates scarcity and also to be able to join. This is a live class, so this is not already an auto-played webinar. So there's a lot of email nurturing set in place, even before, after. Now, the great thing of how she does it is she does her hour-long webinar. She builds the hype. She loves to be able to connect with her audience. So this is the ways in how she does it. She has a presentation that she screen shares and then basically goes through the whole presentation. So they have sales individuals to be able to hop on calls with them to show them why sales is going to be the best bet for them to join her course. Now, this is the way in how Shelby's been able to grow and scale her business. And this is going to be going into the mentalities of, are you a people person? Or more importantly, are you able to connect with individuals? Just depends. And if it is, then great. This is how it's going to be. Webinars are going to be great. People want connections, but maybe say you're not the friendliest Chad, then I would say it can work, but probably not going to be the best forte for you. Definitely want to make sure that your energy is high. You're giving them dopamine that this is possible for them. They can do this, and that's why they should join or buy or work with you and so forth. So now the next one is the School of Hard Knocks. You've probably seen all of his viral content being able to interview billionaires and millionaires, and his strategy is actually a little bit what you might not know. So with this, as you can see, he creates a lot of organic content. You know, he has content has gone on 8.6 million, 10 million, 7.2, 1.7. You get the gist. And the only call to actions that he actually has is on his bio. Now, the School of Mentors is basically a $49 a month. And so I've joined the mentorship to actually show you where this upsell and profitability was, as obviously, yes, you know, $49 a month is great, but there's also further opportunities that he can be able to upsell. And I knew that, be able to join. So they said, what would you like to learn? We have a program to help you go viral with content, scale your business. Do you want to share further details? So that if I said yes, that is a warm lead. They would have a setter to be able to call myself. If it was a no, then obviously it would just be not a hot lead and just nurture through the content and message me on the school community. Now, here's the thing. This is all through different phrases. So they have things where you can unlock it in 7 days, unlock at level 2. Now, that's really great because obviously we want to look at retention and not too much churn whenever it comes to it. This is where the kicker is, as when it comes to this, the call to action in the video modules says to book a strategy call. So you get a free welcome call. In that free welcome call, that free welcome call is to basically show you the school community, but also see if your potential to be able to pitch onto their new offer, which is basically either an upsell for a mentorship or a done for you service. Genius idea whenever it comes to it. And as you can see on every single one, loving the content, want to get paid for sharing it to the world. Now here, book your free new member welcome call and discover how you can get the most out of this. And even on the applications to be able to join and work with them, they do have a type form, and that's how they make their money. So it's a lot of upsells in the school community. Now I place this funnel with extremely effective only just because is that we are now in a trust recession. And so through that, people just want to learn further information before they buy. Now going to the next one with Scale, he has 1 million followers, and basically what he does is he scales brands as well through like paid advertisement, and he also has a mentorship going as well, more of a coaching. So as you can tell, he goes viral quite often. It's very like noticeable that he just likes to create a lot of top of the funnel content. And then he also has his direct call to actions on his bio and Instagram page. So he has where you can have a free training here or apply to help him scale his brand. So he's promoting both offers. So this is basically this like fake VSL, because then once you click the video, it says fill out this info to get the mini course. And when you fill out the video, that's where it gets redirected to actually showing a full VSL. So now it just makes sure that, you know, if you want to click the video, you have to put the email in and then be able to watch the full video to then book a call and apply now. He has a type form that's getting integrated, and then that's where they're actually going to do an application is under review. And for the agency, it's just a simple landing page. Then from there, it goes to another type form, asks different questions, and then it goes to the same thing, apply down below, which your application is under review, look out for a call. And somebody is going to be calling them. Now, the only reason why I'm not a huge fan with this is because it only depends on if the setter is quick to calling the lead or if they have an AI. I'm not really sure. Didn't want to get them called, but it would only work if they're quick in calling them. But I do like the fake VSL video, as it makes sure that people actually input their information. I would say that really, if it's going to a type form for the application, to put a Calendly link so they can book a call right away for their time. So with Charlie Morgan, he has 103K followers. He does a lot with organic. Now, this guy spends a lot on organic and ads. He also does a lot of YouTube videos as well. So he does the whole picture all around. Now, the thing of what he does is he actually runs ads to his lead magnets. And through those lead magnets, those come to further videos that they can be able to watch from him. And also, he does have some direct call to actions, but actually a majority of them were to the lead magnets. And so you can be able to access the training, and from there it's a VSL that is the training, but also basically a direct pitch to be able to work with him. So that's where you can be able to book the strategy call. And then, of course, I had to make sure what is the qualifying form and what are the questions that are best being able to get him there. So it's basically promoting about a mastermind, talking about revenue, and then as well as kind of some questions on what's stopping you, what can you contribute, are you the sole decision maker, so forth. Now, this is definitely more of like people who are hot leads, because this is a lot of questions needing to be answered. I would have just limited or made it where it's like a click, like where it's a radio of, all right, is it A, B, C, or D, just to make it easier for the consumers. They book a call. That's how he makes his riches. But of course, he has different offers set in place, but that's his main focus as of right now. Now, for this offer, I would say that it is great. I love how he integrates the lead magnets to then be able to book a call. Now, let's go to the next one, which is Ravi Abuvala. I actually have joined his community, so I know exactly how he's been able to get everything going. What he does is basically YouTube retargeting ads, VSL landing page, low ticket community, increased retention, redemption form, and call to action to book a call. Now, what is all of that? So he creates a lot of YouTube videos. All of his lead generation has been by YouTube. Now, what he also adds on is that he does YouTube ad targeting. So whoever views his content, he also will get retargeted to be able to view more of his content. Putting them on channels or playlist, you can call it, is going to definitely help on making sure they consume more content. Now, he has some descriptions, direct book a call with him. He has the simple VSL. And then from there, I really do see a lot of like Russell Brunson's type of formula through this, and I love it. And then from there, it goes to a school community. Now, with the school community, it's really great because he also has things where you can't access to all of his courses. And the only way you can be able to access these courses is through this redemption form. And through this redemption form, they fill out credits, and they get 1 credit every month. So this is really great. And on every single one, it has applied to work with us. So this is always going to be an upsell. So it goes from a low ticket to mid ticket to high ticket. And then from there, they book a call, and then obviously that's how they create their income. Now, I would say this can work, obviously, and what he's doing for marketing is very useful. I'm just more talking about the redemption forms, the course credits. That's a little bit extra to be able to add on. It was a lot of work to be able to get this implemented. I wouldn't say this is going to be the ride or die. We first had to make sure that people are joining, and this would be the next stage when you have a lot of volume in your school community already, and you're trying to decrease churn and just increase the profitability of the client retention for months to end. So I would say this can work. It's not like you do this right now. It's more of when your offer is validated and you're trying to go to that next step. One is an individual who I briefly just saw, but I saw his funnel. I liked it, but I don't know how much he's making, but I wanted to actually go through it because it's something that has been working quite well. Now, this is Brett Foley. Now, he does a lot of organic content, and then he does DM triggers utilizing ManyChat. And from there, it goes exactly to his YouTube. And from that YouTube is a YouTube VSL letter. So what some people might think it's just a regular YouTube video is actually a pitch to be able to work with him. And that's where it has the call to action. And he also has another one where you can join the free community and course to scale into your coaching and info business. So he also has a free course. And then from there, from that free course, as you can tell, he definitely upsells them through there. He gives the value first. There's a way to be able to book a call, and then that's how he profits from this. I would say, yes, this definitely would work. I would say it's great. I would say the only problem is that you don't have any other YouTube set in place. And so it's really important to always have at least like more YouTube to be able to nurture so they can consume more rather than that one pitch VSL YouTube letter. Now that's the end of all the different funnels that I have broken down. Now I showed exactly the path and the screenshots of exactly what these successful business owners have done in their own business and giving you the full breakdown. I want you to know that no matter what, you won't know in which funnel is going to be best for your business until you get data through it. Now, if you want to be able to reach that next level in your business online and want a professional team to be able to take control of your lead generation, marketing, and funnels, then click the link in my description to book a call with myself and one of my team members so we can take a look on exactly what's that next level for you. But other than that, stay tuned for other videos.